Alright, today we are going to be working on removing the bends from your solos. I love to bend. The one thing is, when I teach beginning soloists, they tend to have a habit of treating the bend like it's just a movement or a pattern that they play, and they never really have a sense of what it's doing melodically to their line or the idea that they're trying to play. You can take an idea like that, and basically what you're playing there, 8th fret on the first, 5th fret on the first string, 8th fret on the second string, and bending it up a whole step, those are the same note, right? Melodically, without the change in articulation, it could be just the 5th fret on the first string twice, or it could be the 5th fret on the first string, and then 10th fret on the second string. The idea is to really start making the beginning soloist think in terms of melody and not in terms of licks. That's basically what we're doing here. It's just kind of another way of looking at all this stuff, but it also it forces you to quit playing all of the things that you're used to, all your stock licks, you know. And when you turn something on its ear like that, usually you end up coming up with some new ideas that are as interesting or more interesting. All right, the next lick, here's a very stock blues rock kind of thing. Right, what I did there, I took the 7th fret 3rd string, bent it up a whole step, which is 2 frets, and then 5th fret on the second string, 5th fret on the first string, and then the 8th fret I bent a whole step. And now, one way we can play that without the bend is we're just playing the target notes. I'm playing 9th fret on the 3rd string, which is where this whole step was heading for that bend, and then our 5th on the 2nd, 5th on the 1st, and then sliding into the 10th fret on the 2nd string, which is also the A, same as right there. All right, and that's what we were bending to there. So we have more. Just kind of a different way of looking at it. The next lick here, the third lick, is kind of more of like a Albert King blues kind of deal. Alright, and all we're doing is we're bending the 7th fret a whole step, and then we're coming off to the 5th fret on the, and both those notes are on the 3rd string, and then we're ending on the 7th fret 4th string, which is the root. And we're basically, these are all in A minor. That's one thing I kind of neglected to say. So it's your A minor pentatonic. We got the phrase there. Now we can take the note you're bending to. That's also the note on the 2nd string 5th fret. So you play that 2nd string 2nd fret, 3rd string. I'm sorry, 2nd string 5th fret, 3rd string 5th fret, and then 7th string 4th fret. You're playing the same melody. So here's without any bend. There it is with the bend. And then also you can do that bend target note, the 5th fret on the 2nd string, which is an E, on the 9th fret 3rd string. So there's 3 different ways of playing the same phrase. We have with the bend, across 3 strings, and then on 2 strings. All right, now the 4th phrase that we have here, we're going to bend the 10th fret on the 1st string, whole step, and then we're going to play 8 and 5 on that 1st string, 8 on the 2nd string, and then 5 on the 1st string. So we have 1. Right. Now once again, you can take that bent note, 12th fret on the 1st string, and then play the rest of the phrase, 8, 5, 8 on the 2nd string, and then 5 back on the 1st string. Or you can even take this 8th fret, we'll do it all in 1 string. We'll just make this a totally one string lick. Same melody, 3 different ways of playing it. And if you notice, the timbre, or the quality of the sound of each line is slightly different. One of the places that, one of the things that kind of started making me think about this was actually just stealing Eric Clapton licks and noticing that he always played, like he'll play the A on the first string, and then he would slide into the A on the second string. Right, and that sounds a lot different than, you know, if I was doing a B.B. King thing, you know, or, you know, he would play them both on the same string usually. If I was playing the Clapton deal, yeah, something like that. Maybe more in the minor deal. But you start seeing how different players tend to play these ideas in different places, and it's kind of a neat way of looking at things.